Okay, it's a shame to do a video and not bring a box in, so we've got a box. I want to get to a point where I'm taking loads and loads of bits to, is that bulb about to go? No, we're good. Where we're taking loads of bits to a coaters, not a powder coaters. Not interested in that idea anymore. So I've had to have like a couple of weeks off making a video because I've been having to do loads of laser cutting. That's all done now. It's all around your feet. You can't see it, but bits like that. Bits like that. So we've got loads of bits done, which is great. Just need to figure out the kind of the last niggles to get done fabrication wise before it can all go. Which are, so brake pedal box, clutch box, I don't know if it's a box, and suspension arms at the back. I'm going to reuse my suspension arms because it was alright and it's easy to swap out in the future. So they're just poly-bushed, but what I do want to do is weld some little reinforcements into them where I can. So on the big ones for the bottom arms, I'm going to copy the R33, I think it's on the R33, and put some gussets across, so that'll be good. And on the little ones I'll just see where I can get them and put something on there. But to do that I need to blast it first. I don't need to, but I do for something else. So I need to drop the glass media out, see, and then put the, I think it's aluminium oxide. So that's the to-do list. I think in this video we'll just do the suspension arms. Next video we'll do the brake box, which will be good because there's some shiny bits that go on it and big pieces of metal. I'm also a bit happier about the car because I've been stressing out about the paint on it for ages. It's had overspray over all of the bits that I'd already painted. So say I did the engine bay and then painted the inside, so then the engine bay got a load of overspray on it. But yesterday Shane and I went over it with some grey scotch in water and it just took all of it off and then polished it, and now it's good. So I've got a positive vibe about the car again, which is great. So let's get on with these. I need to press these out, I think, because otherwise it will get ruined somewhere down the line. Could even get new ones. Do I want to? No, I don't really. And then blast these. Whew. Pure as the driven snow. Well, we've got all these clean. Look, it was a bit of a reality check with the old blast cabinet. It just took forever to do one of these, and it's not really for that, is it? So I just went over them with a wire wheel. There's a couple of little bits left that I think I'll finish off in there, but it's the best way to do things. Plus, what I'm going to have done, and this might be a mistake, I'm going to have all of these black zinc coated because it's lighter. I don't really like powder coat, and it's cheaper as well. And I'm not going to have these on for long, I'm just going to swap them. So it seems like the best thing to do, and if you do that, the existing finish of the metal will come through in the zinc. So if you've got shiny metal like this, it will come through. But if you've got dull metal like the bottom of that I blasted, then that will come through. And I don't want that, do I? So we went with a bit of this. So they're all cleaned up. I'll quickly finish off in these little bits here. in the cabinet once I've got the air line that's convoluted through a Cosworth at the moment, and then we can start looking at what plates to put in. I know people are going to be disappointed that these arms are going back on, but they won't go on for long, and it will take me a month to design and make some proper arms for the back of it. Designing it, ordering the metal, cutting it all out, welding it, checking it on there, getting rose joints. So we'll do that. Give me a while. We'll do it properly. But for now, that'll do, won't it? Right, I'll see you back here. That's the way to do it for sure. So you can just get in there with the wire brush it, and then just get in there in the little bits that you can't get to with a cabinet, and it works really well. Time to get some Tesco's pizza box. Start figuring out what we're going to do. Alright, this is the kind of thing I'm going to go for. See that? So just in either end, just a little gusset, and then across there just a little gusset. You can actually, when you put these in the vise, if you hold it there, you can pull that probably about 1.5 inches either way. They're proper flexible, so it should help a bit. Before we start this whole cutting out, welding plates in, that's the end thing. I am aware this is very like the last video, but this is what's actually happening with the build, so kind of is what it is really. The next one, I promise, will be really good, but this one, cutting out plates, welding it to bits of metal, thumbs up at the end. What's the usual order we do things for every video at the moment? We've done talky bit, we've done cardboardy bit, we've done holy bit. So put some holes in here. Done. And then, because I was enjoying myself so much, I decided to do these as well, look. So we got those little chaps, and we got some wishing bones in here, something like that. Here we go then, different t-shirt, but we're all done. So first of all I welded them like that and did kind of full welds across the whole lot, which was fine on these, but on the smaller ones you could tell it was going to get a bit bendy. So we swapped to this approach. Came out alright, I think. It's nice. I mean, they're certainly stiffer. That was the little one in there. I think it's a pretty good kind of halfway house between when I put tubular arms on it and now. I mean, it'll get it on the floor, won't it? Which is good. And I've put one of these in a vise, and you can't move it. It's fantastic. You used to be able to clamp that like that, and then pull this end probably about 1.5 inches, as I said before, either way. And now it's completely rigid. So, I mean, if you are looking to stiffen up the back of your car a little bit, it's definitely a great way to do it. I'm looking forward to. Well, I won't be able to tell any difference, will I? Because the whole car's quite different to how it was. There we go. It's a nice little video, I suppose, isn't it? I have got all the stuff ready to do a brake pedal box, which is going to be the next one. I was thinking about putting a little bit of it in this one, but it just didn't really make sense. So I'm not going to do it. What we'll do is we'll save it for the next video, but the next video will be out soon. It won't be like 2 weeks, and that'll be bending up everything to make the pedal box and the pedal, getting parts off the old pedal box, and then we'll end up with something quite cool that actually bolts to the car. So I'm quite looking forward to that one. And then once that is done and the clutch is done, then it will all go to zinc, and then we'll have some really nice stuff to bolt on. I'm still wondering what to do with the subframes, because I can't clean those with a wire wheel, because I haven't got that much time in the world. It just does not come off. But if I blast it, as I said before, it will go like this, and then all the zinc will be kind of matted. So I emailed a kind of blast cleaning place and said, what's the best you can do? I don't know if they got really fine media or something, but we'll find out. Let you know in the next one, I guess.